we have seen it all, and yet we hear there are people that come with an aim to destroy, an aim to wash, an aim to distract, and an aim to make wealth. We're here to talk about blessers today. I am Sharmine, your host, and I'm here with the lovely guests, Karabo and Mr. Amy Akura. Can you guys please introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Amy Akura. Thank you for having me, Sharmine.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Kay Pala. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Okay, you're welcome. I'm sure there are people sitting at home and they're asking themselves, what is a blesser? What is this blesser we're talking about? Can you please explain that to the viewers at home?
Okay, in my opinion,
Yes, in your opinion.
a blesser
Mm-hmm.
is an elderly man who messes around with young women who not necessarily sells them dreams. No, actually gives them the materialistic dreams or financial dreams in exchange of sex or love.
Okay, since you're saying an elderly man, Mr. Akura, I can see you look like an elderly man. Have you ever been a blesser before? As she has explained.
Anyway, yeah, that's funny. Anyway,
Or are you a blesser?
Thank you for that question. You see, when you talk about being a blesser or sugar daddy as they call it, there's so many things that comes with it. You're talking about, like she's saying, an elderly person, but it's not a must that person is old. It has also to do with people who have the financial muscle, people who can be able to provide for people using their financial status to get what they're looking for. And asking me if I've been a blesser. No, I've never been a blesser. I've been in love with people. I've been in love with people that I've done things for. That doesn't mean that they might. Now, we have to draw that distinction. The distinction between you doing good to people and people thinking you are a blesser. You can do things to somebody who maybe you're older than you from your heart. You're being sincere as somebody who loves them. But they now may be thinking that, okay, this one is my blesser because he's doing 1, 2, 3. And then you are not in love with that person. You understand? So to say I've been a blesser, no, I have not been a blesser. There's a lot that comes with being a blesser.
Okay, so I would like to know at which point do you say, okay, this person is a blesser? Like, do they come and I'm a blesser, I want you to do...
Listen, when you talk about the term blesser, there's so many things, like I said earlier, there's so many things that comes with it. And from my own view and where I'm standing, somebody who you call a blesser is somebody who provide financial assistance, is somebody who makes sure that they take care of a particular a young lady for them, to in return get sexual favors. So at that point, now I don't want to use the word people just wake up and say they want to be blessers, but there are a lot of things that comes with it. Look, we grow with stage. There's a time in your age where you're going to be at a certain stage. Some men will say they don't want you. The people that you're older than will say, no, we can't date somebody who's 40 because you're 40 or 30. They don't want to date you. They're looking for somebody young.
Fresh.
You understand? And like we have you talk about Ben 10. Ben 10 are younger men who are dealing with older women. They also have that. So there are men who all they are looking for, they find so much pleasure in dealing with younger people. And for them to get a younger people, it's very difficult for you to say a young person who would be in love with you, or have been in a relationship with you. So it is important that we draw that distinction and understand that these people say, okay, because you are young, I'm going to provide your needs for you to be in a relationship. So that's what I look at blessers as people who just do good to young ladies.
I'd like to oppose that point. Actually, I think it's actually easier for an older person to initiate a relationship with the younger person because obviously if you're older, you're more manipulative. So I'm also naive and I'm easily manipulated. So you won't even have to get to the point where you have to buy me first, unless I'm smart.
No, you're not. If you think you're smart, that is. let me tell you. If you think you're smart, you're not. In the sense that you have matured men who have been through so much, who have done that, been there. They know your game. Before you went to high school, they were in high school. Before you went to university, they were in university. So they understand that if Karabo's ambition is to become this. I can use what she wants to get what I'm looking for, And now you look at it that okay, you are okay. Let's take this. We have young girls who are dealing with people of their age. In return, they're not getting anything. And now here is this man who is older than them, promising them, taking them on holidays that they've never been to, buying things for them. You want to buy a wig. A wig is 3,000 rands. The matured person is buying it for you. But the guy you are managing with, you're managing eating chips, whatever with, can't afford to take care of you. All he wants from you is sex.
Yeah, I think what she's saying by smart is that because I actually learned about blazers and everything when I was in high school. Yeah? So each time when an older man, whether they 24 or something, but if they look older, I would actually like, okay, hi, bye, and just disappear. And I don't want to hear what they're going to say, because I've been told that those people are gonna sleep with you and they'll give you diseases, and I didn't want that, So probably when they tell me, it's okay, I'll take you to Durban. Okay, no, it's fine. I'd rather stay here and not go to any Durban. I think that's what she's trying to say.
No, that's a bit that's a contradiction. A contradiction in the sense that what she was talking about is that she thinks she's too wise for these people. That's what I'm saying. You're not wiser than these people. What you are doing is that if you say no to a person, doesn't mean you're wiser than them. If a person comes to you, and the reason why these people are very manipulative and they are blessers is because they have the financial capabilities. They are okay in the society. So what they think about is, okay, if a young girl who is going to high school don't have money to buy nice food, they don't can afford to buy McDonald's, they can afford to go to Spur to buy nice food. And then here is a man who comes every day and say to you, Sharmine, I went to McD. Here is McFeast for you every day. You are excited because you've never seen it before. Or the younger guy who you are eating bread and chips with at home can afford to do that for you. Then here you have a matured person who is saying, okay, I look that your dress is not looking okay. Can we go shopping? It takes you there, buy the things. He's not going to say, come sleep with me.
But what is the aim? Why are they doing that?
Because they want to sleep with you, and the only way they're going to sleep with you as a younger person is for them to make sure they provide for you.
So they're buying my case.
So they're taking advantage.
They are taking advantage. That's what I'm saying. Look, they sure bless us. A lot of people, a lot of young girls, because I've had a lot of testimonies, and you see a lot of young girls who actually go into this job. It's not because they want to do it, because of their financial backgrounds, wherever they're coming from. They look at it that, okay, you know what? I'm poor. I can't afford to take care of my mother, my younger, or I have a child, wherever I can afford to take care of them. But here is a man who say, I can take care of you, and I'll put you in a nice place, be paying accommodation and taking care of your family.
Okay. I think that's too much though. Like, why do you have to go to that extent of going to younger people? Why don't you take people your size, your age mates?
Why is the same thing? Is this the whole thing is on both sides. It's on both sides in the sense that you also have women who don't stick to the people that are on their age. They want to go to the guys who are younger. And for you to get that younger person, you have to make them comfortable to be with you. They must see something that will make them be comfortable with you. Now, there are also matured men who are not blessers, who before they will be with a young person, they must see that intellectually you sound up there, you're okay enough for you to be in a relationship they're learning a thing or two from. And if you can't give them that, they're not going to be in a relationship with. So, a relationship generally has to come with what. And let me tell you something. I'm not antagonizing anyone, but what I can say to you is there are a lot of young girls who are confused and don't know what they're looking for. They are giving sex to men who clearly are not giving anything in their life, but they're comfortable. They feel they're in love, and the men are not in love. So that is where when a blesser comes and say, "Here, you, which phone are you using? Oh, you're using this old phone. Okay, the latest iPhone is out. Okay, they give it to you. Then you see that, and then you fall for it. That okay, I have this man who's taking care of me, and of course peer pressure. Because you have friends who are also using nice phone and you can afford.
Yeah, true.
Then you look at it and okay, let me go with this man.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. A blesser is someone who is well in the community, who they do not lack anything financially, and they're willing to actually buy you as a person, as a young lady. Let me just say that. So we'll be back after the break. Thank you. Welcome back, and we're still talking about blessers, and some of you guys might know them as sugar daddies or sugar mummies. So would like to know from Ms. Pala here if she has had any experiences by being approached by any older men. Let me just say that.
Obviously, I think most young women, actually every day, like literally every day.
So you get approached every day
by men, older men.
So like, what do they say? Like, okay, if they're driving a car, they stop in front of you or beep, beep.
No, obviously if they're driving, they're gonna come and be like, yo, where you going? Can I give you a ride?
And you'll be like, yes, you hop in.
No, I continue walking. I'm my business.
Why do you do that? Lift Yamaha, a free lift.
No, I learned from a young age with that whole stranger thingy. I still applied it.
Stay away from strangers.
Yes. It's not safe. Also.
Okay, so let's say your friend comes to you and like, I'm looking for a blesser. What would you say to the person? Like, they want a blesser. Like, I want a blesser.
Okay, that's on you. It's your life.
And I'm like, help me look for one.
From where?
I don't know. Make a plan. Make a plan. I'm your friend, and probably you got connections. And I'm like, oh, show me.
No, I tell you that you don't see me because first of all, you're asking me to saw you like that. You'd have to tell me why you want a place.
Okay.
What's going on?
We're struggling at home. Like, mom cannot afford. She's a single parent, and I really need money. So if someone can actually give me money, then.
So many things
without waiting for
to get money.
But how do I get money? There are no jobs. Like we lack jobs.
Business ideas, YouTube.
Okay, starting a business will take years before it becomes successful. So how do I?
Let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys something. There is something that is happening in the communities that we live in that we are neglecting. And we often feel or behave that we are oblivious to some of these things. Social media is killing us. It's killing us in the sense that you have young girls at the age of 13, 14, 15, they're on social media, right? And now the social media has created kind of image that is portraying that a lot of young girls want to live up to that. So getting a blesser and being with an older person is no longer an abomination. Because people go on social media and they see that, okay, and now I'm saying I have younger women who brag about these things. They go to see a guy post a Benz, a Porsche, Range Rover Sport, and they're very excited because they want to be with that person. The only thing they want is for this person to take them in the cars.
In the what?
In their cars. To be with them, to be seen, to associate themselves with these people. True. You see? So, in a situation like that, what do you think? I mean, to me, I just feel every one of us have a part or a fault when it comes to this issue of blesser.
Okay, so do you think people that actually accept those proposals from blessers are actually prostitutes?
Let me allow her to answer that first.
No, I don't think it's prostitution, because with prostitution you sleep with different men for money. With a blesser you can just have one and be sleeping with that one and be getting whatever you need or whatever you're getting from that one. Not multiple men.
Each time you sleep with him, you get money and you get something in return. Isn't that prostitution? With one person.
Yes.
And that's securing the bag. I'm joking.
Securing the bag. Oh.
Securing the bag, not getting a ring on it.
All right.
No, but prostitution is literally sleeping with multiple men. Like even thingy in a brothel.
That is not the definition of a prostitute. A prostitute is someone who sleeps with someone for money.
One person.
You can sleep with one person, you can sleep with two people. A prostitute don't sleep with two people at the same time. Some do, but a prostitute sleep with someone for money.
Okay.
You know, so what I'm saying is this. I'm not going to say this about prostitute. Like we're saying, even prostitutes sometimes they go into it because of their financial background or whatever it is that they're going through. Then they go, they end up doing some of these things. So if you look at it and you're saying, okay, some of these people don't come to you like, I want to be your blesser. They come, I want to be your boyfriend. So the girl will say now, okay, you want to be my boyfriend. You're old. What can I say? Okay, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 for you. I'll get a very comfortable accommodation for you. I'm going to make sure that I provide for you and your family. So you look at them. To me, I don't think they are prostitutes. I just look at it as people who are going through stuff and just want to leverage on those old men who want to.
So you agree that being a blessee is prostitution?
No, I'm saying they're not.
Okay.
I'm not saying they're not. Look, my views.
Okay.
My views are-
We are running out of time. I would love to actually continue with this topic. I think I should invite you guys again for part 2. Yes. So personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with having a blesser. First of all, they say age does not getting anywhere with love. If you love someone and you want to be with someone, you want to bless them, you want to provide for them, I think it's okay. But also your intentions is what might be wrong. Okay, thank you guys for coming to the show, and see you guys on the next episode of Say It All.